Hey, what is going on YouTube? Hacker007 here. In today's video, I'll be doing a side-by-side comparison of Twitter versus Threads. Now, it is being rumored that Threads is the total copycat of Twitter, and today's video will be proving to see how true that is. So here we have we have Instagram here in the middle. Now let me go ahead and just set these to dark mode. All right, so Instagram is still set to light. Let's change it to dark. Okay, great. So let's minimize Instagram for a bit. So now we have Twitter versus Threads. And we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of both applications to see what similarities are, see what the differences are, and see what the fuss is about. So we are on the homepage of both of these applications. We are on the homepage of Twitter. We are on the homepage of Threads. We could simply pull down our screen to refresh our feed. And of course, Twitter will have more options there, as Twitter generically has a lot more followers and users than Threads for the time being. So as you can see, we could constantly keep scrolling on Twitter and be greeted with different feeds. Okay, so that's what the homepage is. And on the homepage for Twitter, it has a division of sections in which you'd be greeted with a For You section and a Following section. Now, the Following section would only display things that are posted by your followers. And over on Threads over here, we only have basically a For You section, which shows you things posted by anyone, whether you are following them or not. And I think that is really cool. It gives you the opportunity to interact with different creators or different personalities. Okay, so that's what's on the homepage of both of these applications. Now, both of these applications has a search bar. And as you can see here on the left-hand side, we have the Twitter search bar. Now, on Twitter, you'd definitely be greeted with trending terms or trending hashtags on the left-hand side here when you select the search. And down here, they have more suggestions. They have quite a bit more things posted here on Twitter. Now you could simply select settings and you could select content personalizations and so on and so forth. So the Twitter search option is a bit more customizable than Threads search option. However, here on the Thread, it is a clean interface. On the search option, it will show you verified profiles at the top here. And as you scroll down, it will show you profiles which has a lot of following but not verified. And we don't have the option to do any customization to the settings provided by, the search settings provided by Threads. Now, here we have the option to create a new thread. And for Twitter, we simply need to select the plus icon. We could tweet, we have spaces, photos, and GIF. So if we should select tweet, got it. We could post this on our Twitter, and as said, it is much more simplified on Threads. On Twitter, we have the option to set that everyone can reply, people you follow, and only people you mention. Now, that is darn similar to that on Threads. Anyone can reply, people you follow, mentioned only. Now, that is quite interesting, to say the least. Now, for the tweet, we could actually set the tweet as public or Twitter circle. On Threads, we don't have such an option. We would simply need to type our thread or type our tweet and just post away. We could ask a poll. There are a lot more customizations with what you could do on Twitter, and in order to go ahead and post your tweet. Now let's X out of these for a bit. Now we have the notifications here, which would be the same as activity here. And under these, you would see, well, for Twitter, you would see what persons you are following are doing on the application. We also have a verified option. We also have a verified option here on Threads, so that those are quite similar in my opinion. We have mentions. We have mentions here as well. Now that again is quite similar. However, there isn't any for replies on Twitter, so that's the only difference there. Yeah, so far we're seeing a lot of similarities as to what is available in both of these applications. Now for Twitter, we have the DM feature, and on Threads, we don't have that option. We could simply use Instagram's DM, which is quite popular enough to cover that lock-in feature. Now, if we check out our profile, we could go ahead and check out our profile here on Twitter. We have our profile here on Threads. And as you can see, our Threads profile is a lot more simplified. We could edit the profile as well. And as you know, Twitter has been around for quite some time, so it has a lot more customization options to choose from. Whilst for Threads, it is fairly new, so it's just the basic settings which we could change in this application. So in my honest opinion, I do believe that there are quite a lot of similarities, but it is not enough to say, okay, this is the exact application you stole from us. And once again, Twitter also has the option to add hashtags, whilst Threads, you can add hashtags to Threads, so that's a bit of a downside. But I'm pretty sure that if Thread win or Meta wins this lawsuit, which Twitter is threatening, X Corporation is threatening, then we would definitely see a lot more features being integrated into the Threads application in the future to come. So let me know what you think about this. These are quite similar in their own way, and they have a bit of differences. I really enjoy the Threads application. It is cleaner. It has a lot cleaner interface and all of that jazz going on. So that is it for this video. Side-by-side comparison of Twitter and Threads. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hacker 007 out.